Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I don't know if that'll all come out of there. Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Sometimes when you turn the computer, the camera on, it doesn't sort of record the first bit that you say, so I'm repeating myself, sorry about that. Okay, so today I'm going to do some more work on this. We've decided that we're not going to enter our stuff in the show this year because of a few difficulties, with getting the stuff finished, and Jeremy said that, he hasn't got enough, stuff hasn't grown in the garden enough because of the cold weather and that, so we're just going to wait now till next year, but I'm going to finish this piece because I'm going to put this in my Etsy. Okay, so because I really love it, I do, and I want to do more, but probably not as much work, but I don't mind the work. I really am enjoying that. I've been sitting in there this morning for many hours, and I say probably about 3, looking through all my bits and pieces, trying to come up with something to make today, and I finally found out that I wanted to just go and do this or work on my other piece that I've got there, okay? So I'm going to put something like this on the bottom. I think that's already been threaded. I did my own, a little tiny bit of my own here, which I actually think we could put it all in together. I could put another row down there, and maybe have it all on there. I don't know whether to do that. Hang on, if I put that over the top of that, you can see how that looks. I can't, so I'm going to tip it up a bit so I can. I don't know if I actually need to put that there, because I'm going to have beads going up around the outside of it, around there, and of course of the handle. I got other bits. I've got this one here that's pretty long, but really cool. Really nice piece, this one. Oh, hang on. It's all got different lengths, hasn't it? So you'd have to get you'd have to find the bit that you wanted. That would be, wait a minute, how about that? So you've got, oh yeah, so it's going over either side. No, that's not right. And I've got a pink one. I don't know where I got these, but it must have been all in a bag or something, and I bought, one of the thrift shops, because they were just all different bits and pieces. So that one there could go with the one of mine, maybe. Don't know. Anyway, I want to get to putting this together and showing you how to do the inside bit. So I pretty much figure I've done it. Okay, I know that there's edging around here, but that's going to be, I'm going to put the beads on. I've covered up all that edge there. I sort of did want to leave some of the blue, so let's just work on this and see what happens when I get that far. Now, I need a piece, of course, I need the inside bits, a nice piece for the inside, and I have 2 choices here somewhere. I had them this morning. I got this one and this one. So these are, this is a nice soft one that's a hanky that was brand new, and that, so it's pretty, and this is a piece of silk material, which will have a tendency to fray if I'm not catching everything, and I'm not going to be able to use the machine at this stage, but I'm going to do it by hand. I can make this anyway, this inside bit. Easy, won't take very long at all. So I want to cut that out. Hubby's got the vacuum cleaner out today, and he has been vacuuming for ages. I'm gonna do it. I was gonna cheat. I was gonna I'm gonna say cheat. I'm gonna do just a join up the back. I'll just do a join up the back, and that may save me having to sew so much stuff up on it. Do it like this. That makes sense, sorry. I need to put the join up the back, so I'll cut this bit off here first. We'll cut this off. because this is a nice piece of fabric, really pretty, nice soft stuff. And it's not going to make it too bulky because you want to put something in there. Okay, so we need that much. Tiny bit more though than that, Sonia. Just go over a tiny bit. I mean, I can't see what I'm doing now, can I? No. Right. Be a bit longer, but that doesn't matter because the bottom's got to be sewn up anyway. So try and keep yours as straight as you can. Line your bag. I have a lot of other pieces of stitching here that I can turn into little bags, but I don't know, I suppose I just don't know what to do sometimes, you know. You got to get ideas, don't you? And I really need some. I've got so much stuff, I've got too many ideas. Maybe that's what's balking me. So I'm going to measure that to about there. I'm going to give it a tiny bit of space. Oh, you've got some pins here. Where am I? Okay, so I'm only going to have to sew up this seam here to start with. All right, and that's a bead needle. We don't need that. And we'd like some cotton. Here's the cotton. Plenty of that. Here's this one. You can do it on the machine if you want to. You can do it by hand. It doesn't really matter. It'll look really good, whichever way you do it. It doesn't really take that long to sew. Try and do little stitches so you won't have any gaps in it. And because this is a felt thing, I'm not going to worry too much about having a lining inside, like a padding of some sort. You can do that. You know, it's up to you if you want to pad the inside. Come back here. Alright. Now we're going to do some little stitching, little straight stitches. Just try and keep them small. Maybe I should have did that a bit. Close. Move over a bit. So you see, this is why you didn't pull that through. You need to move this over a bit. Hang on. Let's go back here. Let's go back to this bit. So I want to put, I don't know what hubby's doing. I can't tell you. He has been cleaning it for ages. It's a spring thing, but it isn't even spring yet. But anyway, he's always tied in as he goes each day, but he's going to fix it today. So I bought all these. I bought these, you know, because I really do, and I did need these because they are all the same size and they're big, and I wanted to make a handle out of it for this, but I also want to stitch around the side with them, see? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a piece of cotton like this. I want to do something fancy but interesting, okay? And then when I do that, I'll take out these stitches here and maybe fasten that down somehow, but we'll have to see what's going to happen with that, because this is going to be all sewn on the inside, so it won't matter about my pocket then with it, but it's going to get down in there. I was thinking about, well, when I put it on, I'm going to have to put this into here like so, right? It's going to have to go in there like that. So let's make sure that we've got plenty of room, and so we'll need to move that over a bit, won't we? Because it's got to be sewed around the top. I'll show you what we're going to do. We've got to sew that around the top, on the inside. You know what? Maybe I should do that first before I put the beads on, because it's going to make it bigger, isn't it? To put in there. Righto. Now this bit here. Well, we're going back and forth here flat out today. Sorry about this. But and these beads are only $2 a packet. But because I have a lot of beads, but I do not have a lot that are all the same size and colour, so you know what I mean. Okay, so let's do this. Sew this thing up here. Righto, let's sew it up. We're going to have to do this. So we're going to put him down in there, and we're going to work out how far it should be. But I don't want to make it too tight, so let's not quite go that far over. Okay, now thank you everybody for watching my channel. I really do appreciate you all coming back here and watching what I do. It's very kind of you, all the nice messages you leave for me, because I do love to hear what you have, if you got any feedback for me. I do love that. Can't think of anything else. I don't think there was anything I had to answer for anyone. I don't think anybody asked me any questions about anything. So I'm going to stitch down here, and then I might have to go back up again along it again, just to fill in the little stitches. I should have made probably smaller. But you can do a back stitch too. There's no rules. If you want to make it the way you want it to be, okay? I've got a thing about these little bags now. I really like them. I think they're really nice. Might even wear one myself. I'll have to see. I have my glasses around my neck, and that's on a string, so I don't know whether I could do this or not. Okay, so we're going to think about, we need some at the top, and we're going to need a hem at the bottom, so I don't want to be cutting that off after I've sewn it. A bit further, and then I'll straighten it. Or I must just go back up a quick trot back up here, just to make sure. I mean, I know we'll put a double seam on. I suppose I could have made a French seam on it, but this is good, what we're doing, because you can't see the seam when you put it in here. You cannot see the seam. I've got no idea what my husband's moving around out there. Probably best if I don't know. He's done so much work. Oops. And that door is like this chair. One day we're going to fix that. Oh dear. Years ago we took the wall out, half the wall out between the lounge room and dining room kitchen, because we got permission to do it, and we did. And anyway, because when you do that, you have parts that are not fixed, like you got to put back panels or whatever up on the roof where that bit come out, and it wasn't exposed to anything, nothing exposed, left it there. But for years we used to say, must put that piece of board back in the hole. Oh dear. And they just thought we talked about it, but didn't get them done till they put in a new kitchen for us, and then it was done then. But oh dear, that was always going to fix the hole in the wall. I remember this day I said, the neighbour was over here, a nicer neighbour years ago, and I said, to them, I said, I think I might knock that wall out. And they said, you can't do that. I said, well, I will, I'll ask them and see what they say. Anyway, I did, and they told me I could. Now, they don't think I should. That was a long time ago. That was before my youngest daughter was born, so that was 28 years ago. And it looks really good, because it wasn't a wall that was holding the house up. You know, there's some structural things you've got to be careful of. They gave us permission to take it out, which was quite good fun, actually. Only a bit of it, halfway. Not quite halfway, because... And then they put it back. I should start... I can't. Can I push that through here? I want that part to be at the back. Okay, that's the front. Because this has got beads on it too, it's not easy to manoeuvre. Am I doing this right? Or you're just laughing at me because I'm mucking it up? Am I mucking this up? We'll see how we go. Gee, it's a nice day out there today too. But there's lots to be done at home, so I can't, and there's nowhere to go shopping out there anymore. It's not fun. You know, I have everything I need, and that's terrible, isn't it? You know, I just... Oh dear, come on. There's a few things I think sometimes, oh, I should have bought that or I should have got that. And then you think, oh, well, but I've got that much stuff and I'm fiddling around not actually doing anything with it, am I? Righto. I hope this is going to do this. This is going to work for me because that's not sewn up there. Okay. Right. So what am I going to do about that then? Well, this is probably... You've never seen anything like this before, I suppose, and this put together. Is it up the right way? Yeah. I suppose I could have sewed it, but it doesn't matter because I don't think it's going to be an issue when I get to what I'm doing. I'm sure it's not going to be an issue. I get to where I'm up to here. Now I'm going to stitch this. I'll close those two bits together. That's not enough thread. You'll have to stop in mid-do and start again. So let's do this. Okay. Right. Yeah, so there'll be no show for us this year. We're not going to go. We're not going to worry about it because Jeremy said, you know, there's not enough. The things haven't grown because it's been so cold. He's only got a few bits that he can put in. So if the show was in another month's time, it'd be, you know, really good because he's got lots of things there. But he's he doesn't seem too disappointed. Well, see, they built a new pavilion up there, but it isn't ready to use yet, so they're not having the display in there anyway, or the things. So whether you know, it's probably not. He wanted to put his stuff in the nice new pavilion, but he hasn't got the stuff as much as he wanted to, so he doesn't think he'd bother just taking a few bits. And I am smacking away. I was trying to get everything finished, and I was only putting a few things in. But then I found out, I realised that there's a lot of categories in there that I used to do years ago, and not a lot of the stuff that I've done is going to fit in them because they're very particular. And you know, the bag that I'm making, it could go in a creative embroidery part, but to do something like that, I think needs to be a bit more creative. You know, it's creative, but it's not. It's pretty, and it's nice, but it's not probably in the right thing, if you understand. And I could have put it in another section where there's previously not mentioned, but I thought, well, anyway, I was thinking about that, and then this thing here was, see, it's mostly to do with embroidery, and there's not a lot on this. There's not a lot of embroidery on this at all. There's, you know, it's all beading. And I don't know if they got much into way with beadwork. And now hubby's out the front sweeping the rail. He's playing with the railing out the front on the veranda. We have a veranda which is about 2 foot wide, quite useless really. It's only for putting plants on. You can sit on it, I suppose. It wouldn't be any more than 2 foot wide. It was the silliest thing. Most of it's been covered over by a tree anyway, a big tree. But anyhow, that went crooked, so you go back down here, and you go back in and then fix that. Crikey. Yeah, so anyway. It's a nice sunshiny day today. So Jeremy usually does a veranda with a blow back, but it broke. And I wanted him to have another one. He's going to have one for Father's Day, so he said he'd use the broom today. Something different. He had that other blow back for a really long time. Oh, it was years. Years and years and years and years. Probably 10, 15 even. So it was worth whatever he paid for it, and now he's going to find another one. I like to keep his garden tidy. Hope this is not coming down too far over the front of this. I'm going to find out when I turn it the right way. And I don't go sideways, Sonia. I might have to do this a different way. But then you'll know what not to do, won't you? Because I'm thinking I can feel them beads and that just there. But that doesn't mean it's wrong, does it? Come on. It's moving. I can use it, I can do it and cover it with a trim, I guess, if I have to take it off. Let's see what happens. See how we go. Yeah, it's probably cleaned down spiderwebs. He's a busy man. He's a good husband. He really is. I'm very lucky. He's my good friend too. Yes. He's a good friend. Okie dokie. Now we'll cross our fingers and see what happens when we take this through this way. Get through here. I'm only concerned about this top bit here for the moment because I'll do the side bits after, I suppose. Well, I didn't know how I was going to construct it, did I? Did I put that in the right place, that seam? Oh no, oh yes I have. I thought it was going to be on the on the wrong side, but look, it's not. Look at that, Sonia. Yeah, but see, you got this piece up the top here now, you can see that. And I didn't really want that to be seen. No, that was not my aim, to have that up there. As I could push it down. It has to be a bag. It just has to be a little bag. It just can't be just a plain thing. It has to be a nice little bag. Guess I can bead that. Nah. Nope, we're not doing that. And I'm not going to turn this off either. I'm going to let you see what not to do if you're trying to do this, because besides the fact too that I lost a bit of the length of it, because it's only a little bit, but it's still, be careful, don't cut anything that you know business. So you've lost a bit of the length, so let's try another idea. Let's do another idea. Just might move my leg a bit there. Oh dear, they've been bad because of the cold, but they don't seem too bad today. After I fell up until today, I've had to use a walking thing to get about. And today I haven't used it because I've got to walk about. And if I'm using that thing, it's not. I suppose it's keeping me upright, but I'm not going to fall down because I've got I'm concentrating all the time, you know, on walking, and the house is only small, so there's not that far for me to go from one place to the next, and I'm going to be okay because I want to. But my knees aren't, well, they get hurting when they stay in this one place for any length of time. You're supposed to be sitting with me legs up above me heart. How I'm supposed to do that, I'll never know. Well, I can because I've got a big chair out there for that, but I do like to sit up straight. I do my work because it's just how it is. But anyway, It's because of the fluid all in my legs, and I have to. Many years ago, when I first got like this, the physiotherapist said to me, I had to go to him because the doctor sent me to see what we could do. You know what he said? Don't walk. And righto, I'll just hover, you know. That was when they were first started to go bad, and they wouldn't do an operation because I was too young, they said. And that was nearly 30 years ago. Of course, then I couldn't exercise enough, and then I just put the weight on. And I've tried many times over the years, and I just can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with it anymore, and I just don't like any more people helping me, because every time they help me, I only end up in a worse mess. So, you know, we don't talk about it, which we do. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't be talking about it. But anyway, I'm okay. I'm going to be fine. Going to be fine. Now, what to do with this? Maybe not have lining? What do you reckon? Glue it? Do you think I could glue that in there? What do you reckon that'd look like? Where's this thing here? Nah. Maybe just glue that to there, or stitch it. Stitch that on in the inside. I need the back bit. Alright, I know what I'm going to do now. I figured it out. It took long enough, didn't it? Right, so now I'm going to do a nice blanket stitch down here. Do like a blanket stitch. It's really good for most things. So I start up here, because I'm going to add a bead as well. So I'm hoping that this needle will go through the bead. That's a father knot there. If I've ever seen one, where are you? Come out of there. Can't you do something smaller than that's on there? Okay. Rightio. That's better. Now, get it right at the top and go through here like this. Okay. Now I'm going to I want it to be at the top, that's going to, then it means I'll be going back to front. Hang on a minute. I can't sew back that way. Cut that off. Definitely a craft with me, or see what we shouldn't do today video. See what we shouldn't do today video. I could probably have turned that over the other way and they could have done that, but wait a minute, let's see if I can get a bead through this needle first before I go any further. I'm not real keen on the colour of that one. Come on out of there, you. Please. Come out. Ah, dear. We just got to test drive this to see if it's going to go through this big needle. It does. Okay, righto. We're going to have one of those pink ones on now. A knot. And we're going down under here. So we're going to start in under there. This is the top. No, it's not the top. I want to start. Oh, no, I'm good. We're right. We're right. No hoopity panic. We're okay. Okay. Now I want to put a stitch there. Another stitch there. I don't know whether I'm going to put the bead on, aren't I? Now I've turned this thing around and I'm going back the other way. Put the bead on. Go down in that bit. I'll have to go back through here to loop that bead on. Make sure it's there, see? We got him, okay. So now, do I want to put another bead so close or not? Yeah, you can. Another bead on. Go down under there. Keeps moving about. Come here, you. Only the width of the bead, and then go back under that. Okay. And you might have to tighten all that because that has probably come a bit loose. Okay, righto. You can put your doubloons in here, can't you? Hey? You can put our doubloons in. This is a nice colour. Hope you can see what I'm doing. There's a thread of bead on. Go down and put your stitch. And try to keep them level. I'm not paying too much attention to the back, and I should be. It's all right so far because we haven't gone very far. Gee, it doesn't want to keep them in one place, does it? It keeps moving about. This first bead. Now that I've got this, right, I probably haven't got the right thing for the bottom, but I'm going to have to make it myself, aren't I, if I haven't got that, if that doesn't work, what I've got planned there. That's got to go the other side of the bead, that stitch. A bead down there. Alright, now that I'm holding it up, you might be able to see what we're doing and go back in there. Okay, so you're making a buttonhole beading thingy. Alright, hopefully I can get through that. I'm sure. Whoops, I forgot the bead. Okay, we're going to have to take that off. Should I try another colour? No, I'm going to do the same all the way around. I was going to put the blue on the bottom, aren't I? In there. You mustn't forget to do that. That's going to look really jazzy. Because these beads here are going to make the string, I think. I've thread that, don't I? For around the top of it, or I was going to use this one. I might even still use that one around the top. That's pretty flash. It's only very light, see, and that's a good thing because this bit's a bit heavy. More of these beads. They're nice. They've got a clear, oh well, they're sort of clear lolly looking, aren't they? if that's a thing. Oh, sugar. I'll pull that through. You can hook that round there like that. I really like this. No, put a bead on first. You carried away there, Sonia. Really nice, isn't it? Oh, I've got to go underneath it. Stop it from moving about. Doesn't that look good? So this is fun. Okay. Hook that round there. Beautiful. Just a lovely edging. And we'll loop that through there. So in reality we're doing a blanket stitch, but we're adding a bead. Righto. You're going to do these down both sides. But hopefully I can put the middle in before we go to the other side. That look good. Okay. You like that? I hope so. Everybody's got different tastes, and you never know, what you might not like until you have a go. Do it first. So I've got I really think I want to make more of these. I know I do. It was just something that I happened to find that face, and I picked this up and started. I thought, oh dear, I might put that on there, because I just found it. I don't know where I got it, but I think I actually got it off a piece of jewellery and I pulled it apart, if I remember rightly. And I pulled it apart because I wanted to keep it, but I didn't keep the rest of the thing, whatever it was on. I remember doing that. So these are good class beads. They're pretty close to the same size, they're not mismatched sort of thing, because the ones that you get are sometimes, but these are not. I think I got them from the cheapy shop here. They're called Stylecraft seed beads. 4 millimeters. 4 millimeters is a pretty big bead. Actually, it is. I can see that. I usually like my ones is about 2, about half the size I usually. But see, this is the idea for this. This is a good idea for this piece. And cat's jumping at the door. Oh, he's getting really bad of a night time. It scared the living daylights out of me. He did last night. He gets there, and because he's really a big cat, and he can reach up to the door, and he's going to rattle. Woke me up, and oh my God. But I knew then what it was, you sort of, but at first you don't, that's not the right size, that bead, that one's a bit dodgy. I'm going to take that off there. But he either belts himself at the door or rattles a thing or meows, but rattling the door handle is not. It was a bit, at first, you sort of scares you if you're not expecting it. And then, what do I do with that? I hope I'm not going to use it again because it wasn't right. It was a little bit wrong. That one seems to be a bit big too, after me saying how good they were. But they are good. They are good. Okay, I've got this one. And a bead and a stitch going through there. My oldest daughter got a job doing the bingo at the club. She's there today. 3 days a week. She's not in the taxi. She's doing that now. Two really cool jobs, I reckon, especially, you know, because it's in a small town, so she's in fact, a little bit different, the height there, but I won't put another one on yet. If I need to, I can just pop one on later, can't I? Look at that. Do you like how that went? I do. Oh, geez. I think that looks really cool. And your doubloons won't fall out. Oh dear, sorry. Well, I have to end this off. I'll do another stitch there. Take it down in the inside a bit so you can't see where it is. Cut that off. Now, where's that piece we made? Oh, we're going to put another bit in, aren't we? We're not using that piece we made, are we? No, because it's... I can see what I can do. No, that's going to be too hard. We're not going to play the fill with that. We're just not going to. Okay, we can do this maybe. But I don't know if the glue is going to show up on this shiny stuff. It probably will, you know. Hey, my nail polish is all coming off too. But anyway, that's the way things are, I suppose. I don't have time to do it today. I don't think I'm liking that. Don't know what I'm going to do for the middle. I just don't know. Could glue that in there, I suppose. Nope. I'm going to find, you know what I'm going to do. I don't want that because it frays. It's too dodgy. Okay. But I could use this and I could put that in the inside. Couldn't I? On both sides. Stick that on and then it's just lined with the felt. It's not very thick. It's not going to fray. I don't think. We'll just see what's going to happen if I put it in there. Just to cover up that bit. You don't need to have... I don't need to have a... no, it's too white. I don't need to have a... I'm just worried about... Excuse me, about leaving that like that without covering it with something. It's got all them bits. Come on, Sonia, you can do this. I'm not going to let it beat me. I'm not going to. No way in the world. I'm going to let it beat me. Have I got another piece of blue felt? Do I have another piece of blue felt? Oh, goodness me. The beads are going to go flying everywhere in a minute. No, that's weird. You would have thought I would have done because I'm always buying bits. I should have a bit of blue somewhere. Goodness me. Sorry about this, everybody. I really am. I feel really bad now. I've mucked up his video a bit. I'll put something in there. I wonder if there's anybody still watching this though. He probably took off a long time ago. Thought that would be enough. Okay, I haven't got long before that buzzer thing's going to go off either. I'm going to keep working on this, and I'm going to figure out what to do with the inside, even if I leave it like it is, or just probably would have been a good idea to iron on a bit of interfacing, maybe. But then that's got to be found first, doesn't it? Anyway, what's down here? No, nothing useful. Oh dear, that chair. I suppose I could put that in there. That's not too daunting, is it? But then you got to, oh dear. I'm just going to sew it up and then put something inside of a bag, okay? We'll do that. We'll do some more sewing on this. Then we're going to put something in there like a bag. All right? You get me? I need some more of this purple thread. It's in one of these boxes here. Do you think I'll be able to get it out first? No, it's mauve, actually. I put all these away this morning because I needed to. Is it here? No, it's a bit changed. Oh, look at that, it's a tiny bit different. That's incredible. It's got to be the right one here somewhere. It's shiny. No. It's always in the last place you look. Well, I hope it is. I hope it's here somewhere. Don't believe that. Oh, it's me cotton, is it? Is it me cotton? Is it me cotton? Yes, it is too. So I didn't even know it wasn't this. It's this nice cotton I got that I'm doing it with. Brilliant. Oh dear, there goes the time. Anyway, we'll come back and do another video on a bit more, okay, a later date. So thank you everybody for watching. Please leave me a like if you like this, and then hopefully you'll have get a little bell come pop up there, and you can do a notification, press the thing for notifications for when I put up videos. Okay, so thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.